Thought I'd try something new today.
Really, nigga?
What is up, y'all? It's Brandino, and we're going to be taking a look today at what people are saying across the pond. You know what I'm saying? What people think of America. What foreigners specifically think of America in the current situation that we're in. So, of course, everywhere around the world has been affected by this current situation. But it is no secret that America has been doing the absolute worst in the world. I mean, we're like right behind Brazil. Not to be talking shit about Brazil or anything, but
This is America.
so anyway, we're gonna be getting into some of these Reddits. So it's a Reddit thread called "Non-Americans Share Their Genuine Reaction to the Current Situation in the U.S." And I wanted to get genuine reactions, not necessarily jokes. Some of these are a little bit more jokey. Most of them are actually people just like, what the fuck is going on type shit. So we're going to get into that. Probably going to clip it somewhere in the bottom every time I read it, so you guys can also read along. And let me know what you guys think at the end. I do have a lot of foreign friends who are not in America right now, probably watching some of these videos. If you guys could leave a comment what you guys think specifically, I'm very interested. So let's go ahead and get into these, right? The first one is titled, "What Happened to You Guys?" Now, that's a pretty fitting title because even Americans are sitting here like, what? What the fuck? So, here we go. The U.S. always appeared like an older, stronger brother. Thank you. Now it feels like the brother started using meth. Now, I've never used meth, but I've seen people's faces crumble away. It's pretty much like our economy right now. So we're gonna go ahead and move to the next one. It's pretty, it's alright, man. It ain't top tier or nothing, but this dude literally just says, "What the living fuck." I agree with that, 100%. Here's another one. It says, "It is a silly place. Let's not go there." Now, I don't know if he's talking about talking, like let's not go there, as in I don't want to talk about it, or is it like let's not actually go there? Don't do both. Honestly, don't come here. You're going to get sick. Like, honestly, people are crazy around here. Here's another one by Earthly Geo. He says, "Confusion. It's so bizarre. How is it possible?" Followed by empathy and a ton of empathy. And Earthly Geo, thank you so much, man. I accept all that empathy. I'm the spokesperson of America. It's official, baby. Alright, here's a pretty long one. So we're going to get into this one. Seems a little bit more on the genuine side. So being in the UK right now kind of feels like being on a little boat that's broken down and everyone's too busy being mad at the captain to fix anything. Sounds kind of similar to what's going on in America, right? But it gets better. Here we go. But then you look to the left and there's a big cruise ship. I'm guessing that's America. Burning as it sinks with people fighting on every deck. And the captain's throwing gasoline on everything. That's probably Trump. And you feel a little bit better about the shitty boat you're in. And I 100% agree with that sentiment. I wish a lot more Americans could look from a more outside perspective like these foreigners are. You're not getting brainwashed by the same media companies or the people next door to you like you are in America. So you can see a little bit more clearly than your average Joe here in America, at least. And I just think America prides itself for being so woke. But we need more foreigners here because they're obviously more woke, at least through this Reddit. Oh, this one is hilarious, guys. I think Mexico is probably now in favor of that wall. Great.
That was legitness.
Yeah, it was.
Here's guy. Oh, he's kind of a hard ass. Here we go. "I'm from Afghanistan. This shit don't faze me. Totally. As someone who lives in a third world country, the US still looks better than living here. Recently, I heard a story about an Armenian guy who moved here and was a taxi driver. He was so excited to vote for Joe Biden. Or Donald Trump. Honestly, to him, it didn't matter. Reason being, in his old country, he couldn't vote at all. He was just happy to have the right to vote, right? And I feel like people should also look at that, and the people that are saying, oh, let's not vote for Joe Biden because he's some ass, and let's not vote for Trump because he's some ass, let's just not vote at all. I think you're getting to a point where You don't know how entitled you are to be able to vote for your leaders, regardless of if those leaders are actually like democratically chosen, this, that, or the third. I mean, the fact that we have any kind of say is better than not. So take advantage of that. It's a tool. It is not the end all be all. Tantoral, he says, from South Africa, I'm also indifferent. We got all this shit and more. So I'm not really sure about the situation over there in South Africa. I'm probably going to have to look into that a little bit. If it's really that bad, I truly feel for you guys. Hope it gets better. That's really all I can really say about that. Here's another one from England.
Lovely.
These are the ones that get juicy.
Yeah, boy.
Here we go. From England, this thread puts so much into perspective. It really does, truly. I wish maybe more Americans need to read this thread. I always say I hate to live in America because the costly healthcare and the civil unrest, and there's people out here saying their countries are even worse. God, I hope you all end up in better places. I'm going to start being more thankful where I'm from. Honestly, I've always wanted to go visit Britain, London, UK, but I just want to hear that accent, man. You don't hear that here in America, man. I think I've met one person when I was in high school who was an exchange student, and one person in college that I talked to once when I was drunk. So, I mean, other than that, I've never really heard a British accent. Oh, wait, there was another person, but she was from Australia.
Really, nigga?
That don't count. Here's one titled, Damn, You're a Polarized Country. You are so polarized. If you're a Republican, Democrats are evil Marxists trying to destroy America. And if you're a Democrat, Republicans are evil fascists trying to destroy America. Which are... one is more true than the other. You guys know what I think of that. There's almost a wartime mentality there of the enemy is evil and our leader can do no wrong, especially in the Republicans. See what I mean? That's quite scary, actually. Yeah, it is quite scary, isn't it? Just the fact that Trump was trying to evoke something. I don't necessarily remember the executive order that he was, I think it was something to do with Insurrection Act. Yeah, where he can, like, basically call domestic civilians terrorists. He can label them terrorists and send military officials, FBI agents, to go to these cities and basically just fuck shit up. That's unprecedented. And if he can make that power, what about the next president? What kind of powers will he get? You know what I mean? And the next one, and the next one. It keeps going. And when powerful people get the power, they don't give it back. Not willingly, at least, right? Here's another one. It says, no wonder y'all are so divided. You're consistently listening to politicians say negative things about each other instead of trying to cooperate for the greater good. Now, this is a big issue to me, right? Yes, I probably lean more left, but at the end of the day, man, I just want somebody to help. Whether you're on the right, whether you're on the left, I don't care, bruh. At the end of the day, I don't care. Just because my neighbor could be whatever. I don't even know. My friends can be whatever. I don't even know. But all I know is he deserves just as much as my friends, and my friends deserve just as much as me, vice versa, all a triangle. But we all don't get anything from the top, and that's the main issue. Rather than left and right, it's more of a classist thing, right? Rich versus poor. I think that's more of the dynamic that we're seeing here, and it's getting kind of twisted for the benefit of the top. I mean, that's just my theory of it. Let me know what you guys think. Here's one titled, I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. Notice it's in past tense. Notice the past tense, okay? I used to be a fan of the USA. At present, for me, it was like watching an idol self-destructing on live camera. Really sad to see this. It's like Zoe Levert.
Really, nigga?
Anyways, we're gonna go, maybe do a couple more, 2 or 3. Here's one long one from our neighbors up in Canada. It reads, from Canada, your country is having a serious detrimental effect on ours right now because morons and are importing your politics left and right, and it's not your fault that we're so easily influenced, but it's still frustrating. So I guess what he's trying to say is because Canada is so close, they pay very close attention to the politics that are going on here, and there are very easily influenced Canadians who will take a side, Democrat, Republican, whatever side it is, when it's really not even their fight to be fighting. Also, your country is going to burn after this election. Holy shit. I really hope not. That's all I'm going to say about that. I honestly hope that you guys avoid civil war. I have family down there, and typically, whatever happens to you heavily affects us. You guys are so polarized right now, it's insane. You've gone from slowly solving race problems to making them a billion times worse, and it's spilling over here, which is really sad, because I hear Canada is one of the best places for, like, in the West, at least, for, like, that kind of stuff. But anyway, anyone that doesn't agree with you is either a commie or a Nazi, depending on which side of the aisle you're on. It's fucking insane. My administration for America has seriously dwindled. I hope you come out of it. I want to admire Canada's big brother again, not to be scared of it. And no, I don't blame Trump. He's a symptom, not the cause. Now, I have heard that phrase a lot before, he's a symptom, not the cause, and I do slightly agree with that, but you cannot lie that he's exacerbating the problem. Like, if Trump wasn't there, the cause would still be going on, but the symptoms wouldn't be as severe. It's like kind of how I see it. I mean, but you guys get the message, right? People are disappointed in us, and for good reason. I'm disappointed in us, really. So, hopefully we can do something about that. Okay, here's the last one by Odin. It reads, I genuinely feel sorry for you people. Thank you. Check me out, look.